It's day 2, early start, 9 a.m. I was late coming in, but I'm with Joe Andels. Thank you for... you injured yourself, Joe. You have to tell us the story.
Well, I didn't injure myself. Other people did it for me. No, it was a little bit of repair work, but I'm all good.
So here we are at Biamp's booth once more. You have some really nice stuff.
Yeah.
Rashid, I was talking to Neville Bounds from Biamp, and he says that, I was like, about 6 months ago, I was like, come on, tell us the secrets. Non-disclosure agreements. What's
that? Our secrets.
No. It's like, he's even said, like, the team learn, like, the day beforehand what is on offer. So, the Evoko range is your new range, is that correct?
Yeah, that is certainly one of our exciting, I don't want to say announcements because it took place about 4 months ago, but it's our first real opportunity to show it as part of the Biamp family. Mm-hmm. And it's a real exciting addition, right? So Evoko, you probably know, as a very well-established line of scheduling products. Mm-hmm. And they're very well respected, very well, the user experience is, certainly one of the leaders in the industry, and we're just really, really proud to be adding it to our line. It certainly complements the work we do in conferencing very, very immediately. And then they've got the new desk booking systems, little Clio devices, which is...
Yeah, I want to have a look at these. We'll tour around the tour. Love the parallel bars. Love the way you're even doing more and more with the parallel bars and with the whole sound and the one-touch button to
We're trying to make getting professional grade audio easy and available to everybody, and that's kind of the mission of the launch button. And the parlay bar does it in a nice enclosure where you get it all in easy installation. And on that topic, right, we got the parlay bar through all the certifications. It's always a trying process.
It was Teams lately, wasn't it?
Teams and Zoom both.
Zoom has been the late one.
They were almost at the same time.
At the same time.
So very, very close together. And just before the show, it was announced that the parlay bar, in conjunction with the VD250 cameras as a system, is now certified for Zoom's intelligent director support.
Yes.
So that's a really, really cool
I want to play with that. Like, we're at Zoom campus over in Dublin City University, so I want to...
You're going to want to get a hold of
one. We have one, and I love it. It's in our office. Like, we use it all the time, like, for myself and my colleague in DCU, so it's a great bar. In fact, we use a lot of the VD250s where we're going to put them on the top of some of our breakout rooms, and it's brilliant for Zoom rooms.
Yeah, it's absolutely, like I said, the effective intelligent director. We've been trying it out in our labs because it's brand new for all of us, and it really works really, really well. I mean, it does what they claim it would do and clip out everybody in a conference room and present them as if they had their individual cameras, but all doing it all automatically. So it's a great effect. I think they've done a real good job there.
Okay, let's have a bit of a walk around the booth and see what you have here.
All right. So here we have the Evoko lineup. It's really two different categories of solutions. We've got the room booking solutions. We've got two different models. The LISO is the most well-established, right? It's the one that Evoko really made its name on. And it is an on-premise solution, and it allows you to go and book your rooms utilizing Exchange servers, all common booking systems, to be honest. And then more recently introduced is the NASO model. And the NASO functions very, very similarly to the LISO, but it's designed to be deployed from the cloud. So you don't want to manage your own server and you prefer to just connect to a cloud, this device would be a really good option. Now, very, very exciting addition are the little desk booking solutions.
I love this. Like, we have had a conversation back in Ireland about universities and hot desk scenarios, and like, it seems that even for staff and maybe PhD students that are doing like 2-year programs and research, I think this is a fantastic product.
It is a really, really good product, and the more you use it, the more you appreciate it. One of the things with hot desking, of course, the whole idea of hot desking is how do you manage a flexible workforce while kind of managing your investment in office space. So you're trying to they're trying to fight little office. You want to spend as little as you can on office space, but never so little that people don't find desks when they need it. And day to day, you don't really know, because unless you know who's coming in, you always have that risk that people won't have a desk. these really solve the problem, right? Because using the app, you can go and see within your facility what desks are available in advance before you even leave your home.
Yes.
And you know in advance you can book it and it's going to be there. So you don't show up and find yourself sitting in the cafeteria because you're out of desks.
Yes.
Which frustrates everybody and that makes them not want to come in.
Yeah, they're so small. They will fit in your pocket.
And what's also very, very neat about them is they're not just displays; they're actually interactive touchscreens. So
wow.
So you can see that this one is saying it's available all day, and right there I can book it. And you'll see
I love that.
And you can.
So you can obviously like set that to a default amount of time that it's booked for.
You do, but look at right here on the thing. You can say I need a little more time, so I'm going to go and I'm going to go and explore.
I want it to 2:30.
And you
I
do
love
right
that.
there. And it has extra little modes. So you mentioned you're in a university setting.
Yes.
Maybe you're trying to concentrate. So people see you're there. You really just kind of like to passively indicate
cool.
that you really don't want to be bothered. There's a special little focus mode, which changes
the color.
Yeah.
I love that.
So it's a really wonderful little device. It's discreet. It's easy to use. It's got a nice little application.
The nice thing is, like, we have it on the desk at the moment. Those could sit on top of a computer monitor.
They can sit below the desk.
Below the desk.
Or on top of the desk or on top of a monitor.
Yeah.
You can even mount them on the wall. So
I like that.
They're designed to be mounted in a variety of locations.
Yeah, like we have clinical skills labs back in Dublin City University. There might be a case study.
There may
What's
be
that?
one.
What's
Happy to help you out.
space? Yeah, that's really cool. And so it works on Android, Apple.
The application that a user would use was Android or Apple. It's typically the expectation is to be on your phone.
Yeah.
You're coming into the office, take a quick peek, check it, and do it. What's also very, very interesting about it is it lets you see where your coworkers are sitting.
Yes.
So maybe you're working in a group, you can make sure that everybody is sitting next to one another and book desks locally.
That's cool.
So I think it does a nice job of helping manage the flexible workload in space end of the spectrum. It's really for the large venues. And this is actually 4 new amplifier models called the Volterra Ds, D for digital. They're very, very interesting. The 4 different configurations are 1200 watt chassis, 2400 watt chassis, in 4 or 8 channel configurations. And they have onboard processing. They literally have a Tessera processor
built in. I like that.
With matching or presets for all of our speakers. So right out of the box, very, very easy to get them running, and they're perfectly matched to the speakers that you're using in your space for the best sound quality.
You guys have always been the leader of speakers and audio.
We certainly like to believe that we're certainly up among them.
Yeah.
These 2 models are really extra special, though. They provide a degree of flexibility and configurability that is unique in the industry, and that's saying something because there are some great models out there. But these 2 units, they have flexible inputs. One model will support ABB, Dante, or AE67. You don't have to pick. You just set it up. It's all software configurable. You won't find a switch on this model.
What?
It allows full power sharing flexibility across the channels with a very, very high dynamic range. It's just a wonderful array of features. So we're really, really proud of these.
I like that. I like that product. I love giving feedback, Joe, to Biamp. And you guys have been super with feedback. The one thing that I think is missing off the Vidi 250s,
right?
And it's the only one thing, is you have your own mount that is flexible. Yes. I would love if that had a little 3.5 so you could screw it onto a tripod.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Something
Please do that.
All right.
Yeah, because I use the Vidi 250s in so many different scenarios.
Wonderful. All right. So we will take your
version 2. You heard it first on All Things TechIE. I've told the second in command.
We need a royalty arrangement here.
No. You look after me well, Joe. You do look after me well. I'm so sorry that I'm missing your dinner that you were going to do tonight.
Well, we'll miss you as well, but there will always be another one.
There will be another one, and of course, like Neville's coming over to Dublin. We want you over in Dublin.
I'd love to make a visit.
You have to make a visit.
I'll do that.
Thank you so much for joining us on All Things TechIE. Here we are, guys, day 2 of ISE 2024. I'm walking through Hall 3 again, where it's like totally overstimulating with the amount of LED walls that is going on. Have to do my podcast in 10 minutes, so I have to get to Hall 4 and the implemented booth. A bit of a trek across from Hall 3 to Hall 4. But also later on, I will be touring around a bit more of Hall 5 and 6. That was a great interview with Joe Andros from Biamp. Great company to work with. I love working with Biamp. So do check out their products. Do check out the Parlay and the Video 250 and also the Evoko range. And hopefully a couple more case studies that we will go on. This is going to Congress Square. These are all little mini startups that I hope to. You always find something along this whole area of Congress Square where there's one that will pique your attention, so I will be going around there later on.
Attention all Irish audiovisual professionals. Are you ready to take your career to the next level? Look no further than AV Groupie, Ireland's ultimate online hub for audiovisual networking. Join a vibrant community of AV experts where you can connect, collaborate and create magic together, all from the comfort of your device. Whether you're a lighting wizard, a sound maestro, a visual effects guru or any AV enthusiast, AV Groupie is the place to be. Post your portfolio, exchange ideas, find exciting opportunities and stay updated with the latest industry trends. The power of networking is just a click away. AV Groupie, the network for Irish AV professionals. Visit avgroup.ie.
Okay, having a coffee and with Aaron, watching what we said on the podcast, there's a mermaid inside a water tank over here, and there's people wearing VR headsets, and I don't know what this is all about. Is it? Oh look,
we had to find out.
yes,
We have to kind of find
and
out.
I have to try this. There's a whole production going on, and as you can see, there's a production going on, and there's people wearing VR headsets in the background too. Okay, let's zoom in closer. So as you can see, people are wearing VR headsets. There's the production. Oh, if we look at the production, there is a whale that's going on as well, and you can see the people that are walking around. So I guess this. Oh, she's out of her tank, and the crane, and the loud inflatables. And we have an immersive wall. Oh look. This sort of gives you an idea of what it is going on in the VR. Okay, so that inflatable, it looks like, is sort of like a cannon shooting bubbles in the VR world. You can see that people are clapping their hands in the VR world. I have to say, a seriously large production team for it. I definitely think we'll have to try this out on Friday. seriously big production by Cat 3 for that VR. I have to give it a go on Friday and give you a full report of what it actually does. We're still in Hall 4 beside the influencer booth or the podcast studio, because I'm going on a full tour with the Wildwood PR team to see some booths in a short while. This is Show Window Max, a very transparent hologram type of cube for AV. The 3D effect on this is absolutely brilliant. I hope the actual camera work is going to do it.
It feels so good. It feels so good. It feels so good. Gonna make my move. I'm all in. Got nothing to lose. Gonna shake it off. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. Doing what I want. Gonna do my thing. Do my thing. Take it slow. I'm feeling.
It's Justin Dawson. We're over at the AUO booth for AUO display. And your name is?
My name is Biamp Evoko. I'm responsible within AUO Display Plus for selling our solutions into the market based on LCD display technologies and also LED display technologies.
And you have some new product. This is your first time at ISE.
No, it's basically our second time as AUO Display Plus.
Okay. Yeah. And how are you finding the conference so far? Busy?
It's busy. We have quite some people walking on our booth, and it's pretty interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, this is our this is our 32-inch collaboration platform.
Okay.
It's an EDLA certified solution from Google. So it has the Play Store, but it also has our one-touch solution. So basically, you can create a meeting. You can single sign on with either Google Meet or with your Microsoft account, and then you can start a meeting. And it's an easy screen. You can turn it around.
Oh, I like that.
You can change the camera. You can put it here. Change it back. Rotate it.
These are all your cameras as well?
Cameras is also part of our offering.
Yes.
And the cool thing from this solution is that it's a power operated solution, which means that in the bottom,
totally portable. Totally portable.
You can ride it to your meetings.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Once it's charged, you have a power for about 4 hours.
4 hours, wow.
Ideal for many meetings.
Yes.
You can just put it in, start up your meeting, and it's a freedom of apps. So you can basically install every app you like because it has
the Google Play Store installed.
So you have so much freedom.
I really enjoy that. I really like that. How wide is the camera? What?
I think it's 120 degrees.
120 degree camera on that. That's a very, very nice system.
And it's optimal for small meeting rooms where you just have with 4 people. You can just put it in, make a meeting, do some whiteboard collaboration with the people at home or working from home. So it's quite a nice solution.
I really like that kit. You have European distributors?
We are working. We're looking for partnerships with companies that want to support and help us supplying the platform into the market.
As for the room signage, is it a license? Is it a software as a service license based?
It's a subscription model.
Subscription model.
Depending on the amount of rooms you have or on the amount of desks you have.
Yes.
It's a subscription model.
Very good, very good. If people want to find out more about your product, what's the website? Where can you go?
Of course, go to our website and it's www.audiodisplayplus.com and you will find all the latest information. Just visit us or leave your name on the website and we will share you the information you need.
I really like your mobile unit. I think that's that definitely, I could see that in use in my universities at home.
Yeah, it's very attractive.
Great.
And it has the right features.
Here we have more from AUO, and this is the dome display. We're here with Kelly.
Yeah, hi, my name's Kelly, and this is our dome display, and this is used for kinds of simulation or something. Yeah, so any kinds of scenario of simulation, like racing cars, sailing, or you want to flying. So just stand here and
yes, let's move in.
Flying. Yeah.
And I feel like I'm trying to catch a plane here at the moment. That's gone up.
So since it's dome screen, so if you equip with some dynamic seat, you can just feel the immersive.
Yes, I feel like I'm tilting right now.
Yes.
Look at myself.
Yeah, and surrounded by our dome. And when you interact with the content, it's instantaneous.
Yeah.
That's it. And okay, the best part is it's customized, so we can just create any sizes if the customer wants.
Oh right. So it doesn't have to be this size.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be 3 meter.
Yes.
Yes.
As for the applications, you have aviation here.
Yes.
Have you done anything for medical?
Well, for many, not yet, but mainly we focus on the entertainment.
Entertainment. Yes. Yeah. So, you're hoping to break more into the European market with these
Yeah,
products?
sure, of course.
Yes.
Yeah, of course. Attraction sites or any amusement park.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I could stand here trying to catch that plane all day.
Yeah.
But we can't. We go on to AUO Display's website and find out more.
www.auo.com.
It's the All Things TechIE Podcast. I've always said that I should really learn about more about what Christie does. They do so much, mainly probably known for their series of projectors. I'm here with Joel. Joel, introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Joel St. Denis with Christie Digital, and we're at IC 2024, and I guess I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on in the booth. So effectively, as you mentioned, we have a lot of projection in the booth.
It's a very impressive booth. Like you're sort of situated on what I call the junction quarter of like everyone trying to buy each other's attention here in Hall 3.
Absolutely.
Like, we have Panasonic with their moving screen.
Yep.
We have Epson with their umbrella, and Samsung with the wall. And then over here we have quite an impressive immersive studio that I want to have a look at.
Absolutely, yeah. So I guess I'll start with the top portion of the booth. That's our high brightness RGB projection. So on the right side there we have a couple 4K 50s. These are 50,000 lumens projectors.
Right.
Our brightest projectors right now. The two 4K 50s on the right side there. 50,000 lumen projectors blended together. Over here you can see we have these shapes that we're doing 3D projection mapping on, and we have three 25,000 lumen projectors.
Yes, in the ceiling.
Yes. The ceiling that are doing different angles. So not only are we doing the front of the images, but we're also doing the side panels of the image as well, right?
Yes.
Of the containers. We have an immersive room back there where we have multiple 1D LP projectors, 4K 13s, working with a partner that does interaction. So as you go in there, as you move through the room, the content will interact based on what you're doing.
Oh, nice.
In this area here, this is our sort of our static area where we allow people to come up and have a look at the various projectors, different product series that we have, different sizes and so on, because obviously it's not always trivial to look at them when they're 10 meters up in the air. Right? Exactly. We have some LED on this side of the booth. This is our microcal LED. It's basically our premium LED. You can see we're showing some pretty nice looking content on this thing as well.
It's very clear.
Yeah, that's our 0.75 millimeter LED. It's basically our finest pixel pitch that we have.
Right.
So it looks fantastic. And in fact, you can tell, in terms of projection, you can definitely, as much as the projection looks nice, the LED has this real pop to it as well, right? And then over here on the far side of the booth there, we have our processing solutions. Those would be our media server and our ability to choose what content is being played back in which part of the booth, and being able to localize that content to different objects. So that's Pandora's box that's actually driving that content.
Yes, I've come across Pandora's box. It really is the software to use for projection mapping. And
absolutely, we've been using it in our booths for the last like 7 or 8 years. It's fantastic. It basically always raises the task to control all of the content, and we can do things like booth takeover, where all the screens can be switching to a particular type of thing, for instance, with that product. So
it's such a skill, though, to do this projection mapping.
I think so. Yeah, effectively,
it's an art.
It is, and we have various partners that we work with that are integrators that will, if they tackle, someone comes to them and say, hey, I'd like to do this cool projection mapping on this building. Typically, you're going to work with an integrator who's going to help you and know how to do it, and all the ins and outs, how to power the projectors, whether they need enclosures and all that stuff. So
yes. Like, there has been some impressive projection mappings in Ireland recently.
They're all over the place now.
And the thought that goes into it, especially when you're projecting against water, when you're projecting,
exactly. Let's
have a walk into your immersive room.
Sure. Yeah, come on over.
Touch the screen here, Joel, and news.
There's LiDAR.
Oh, I love that. It's so responsive. So, I'm gonna ask a weird question. Explain to me how it works. We have sensors in the ceiling.
Yeah, so there's motion capture LiDAR cameras.
This is cool. I feel like way back in 1980s,
Yeah, exactly. We're working with Theoris, partner of ours, who basically are doing the interactive piece. And then we have 6 projectors in this room. 4 are doing the wall, and 2 are blending the floor together.
Yes.
And effectively, the LiDAR cameras are detecting where people are. And you can see it can be multi-interaction, right? While they're interacting on this side of the room, I can be on this side of the room doing my own interaction, right?
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting.
So you can have numerous people.
Absolutely. Yeah. You're not limited to only have one person experiencing it, so you can create all special content that can be designed for whatever your application is that has some interaction components when you put all these things together.
This is really cool. I like it. So for more, if people want to find out more about Christy and all your products, and even this with
sure.
Where do they go?
So our website is a general place that we send folks, which is christydigital.com, and on there we have application stories, which shows things that some of our clients have done with a combination of projection mapping or using straight up projection to do things in museums, applications, that kind of thing. So you'll find some stories on all of these applications with different partners that have on the website.
This image actually looks fun. It's nice, especially long days at IoT. I'll tell you, this is a fun day to just be in here all day.
Definitely.
All Things TechIE Podcast. This is quite an impressive booth. This is Absent with Absent Live, a simulator that I'm going to have to come back to at the end of the week because there's an hour and a half queue, is there?
Yes. We've got an hour and a half queue for this incredible simulation.
I'm joined with River. Tell me a bit about yourself and how you're involved with Absent.
Absolutely. So I am the European marketing specialist for Absent Europe. I've recently joined the business, and I'm going to make sure that all of our marketing needs are taken care of going forward.
Wow. So tell me a bit more about, if we just spin around, you will see floor, top to bottom, totally immersive.
Ceiling, wall, floor. So we've got 3 sets of LED here displayed on our Absent Live stage. Absent Live is a recent brand that Absent have put together so that we can dedicate a whole team to the rental, live events, staging sector, so we can ensure we're providing the complete solution for all of our customers.
Like, that's not even hard on the eyes. It is very clear, very crisp.
It is.
The projection on that, or not even projection, the actual lighting on that is fantastic.
It's incredible. The evolution of our LED that we've created has been impeccable. Focusing on the pixel pitch for live events and content. If you're at the back of a concert, you want to make sure you're seeing this.
Yes.
And that's what we do.
And again, there's a lot of people in this booth. We're going to get some B-roll, and I'm going to show you this on Friday. There's our simulator as we're total Formula 1 car, or not Formula 1.
It's an Aston Martin car that has been customised into a simulator car solution.
Right.
We've got a partnership with Cave, and they've got the technology and the platform that goes inside our LED so that you can produce the simulation environment.
Wow, and it's very impressive. Like if we walk over here, it's totally immersed. The cars there, they control the platform that you're using to control this simulator is just...
Yes, it's incredible. It's top of the range.
Like there's no lag on that at all.
No lag at all. It's perfect.
Do you have conference room solutions as well on the right hand side?
We do, yes. So we've got our conference room solutions. It's the Absent Icon. Our latest series is the X series, and our newest product for the X series is the 21x9 featuring front row capability.
Okay, so like it's none of this like let's get a small screen and put a camera on front.
Oh no, we don't do that. We've got
no, we don't do that at all.
No. We've gone big. We've gone 21x9.
21x9 screen. Wow, that is super. And so, luckily not you, but you have a mascot going around, the Absent Bee.
We do, yes.
How's that guy not fainted yet?
It does take a couple of breaks every now and again. We don't keep him in there all day, but no, it's been a star attraction for IC 100%, and he'll be joining us at the AV Mag drinks later on this evening at 5 p.m.
Is he allowed to drink in the suit?
He might have one.
He might have one if he can find the mouthpiece or straw.
We'll get him a special honey beer.
Honey beer. It's great to meet you, River. We'll be back on Friday. And Anton, I want to try this out, and I'm going to get some clips of the Absent immersion. This looks really cool. And also the actual Absent live studio. Look at that, like we're standing in the middle of this booth and it's picture crystal clear. There you have it, guys. Absent live, Absent screen in the background here. It's massive and totally immersive. This is the way all TV studios should be, that you can actually have full immersion top to bottom on the screens as well, like top to bottom on the screens. And hello. As you can see, they're going to do a talk now in a couple of minutes time. You have the simulator, which I'll come back to on Friday, and we will get a photo with the Absent mascot, which is the Absent Bee. That guy must be roasting in a bee suit because it is warm. Like I'm wearing a pullover because it was cold coming out of the hotel this morning, and of course when you've had all of 4 hours sleep, I shouldn't tell the wifey that. Shh! I had 4 hours sleep, not that I was drinking or partying all night long. It was more the fact that I was editing video till 2 a.m. in the morning and then woke up again at 4 a.m. for some ridiculous reason. Peerless AV that I'm just walking by, doing all their mounts for all their screens. Peerless have an amazing party that always happens on a Wednesday night at ISE till all hours of the morning. If I could hack it, but you know what, I'm doing a podcast at 10 a.m. the next morning. It's picking up, it is getting busy on the peak of what is ISE, always on the Wednesday. You're going to also see that I am going to put up like what we had last year in the influencer booth. We had a 3D spinning capture. Myself, Mike Blackman, and about 4 other of the influencers got on this. We weren't supposed to have that many on, but we probably broke the rules and none of us fell off, so I'll be sticking that up on social media. Don't forget you can follow me on social media at Justin or Dawson on the YouTube channel and on LinkedIn as well. This is for the All Things TechIE Podcast, and we are coming to you sponsored by X2O Media and BZB Gear. If you're at ISE this week, please do go by and check them out and say that I sent you over. They might give you some swag. I told you so. Yeah, do you know what? I've been that busy recording that I haven't actually been going around picking up swag. There's a couple of stickers I've for my sticker collection for my suitcase, so I can recognise it at the airport. I have picked up a good few stickers. It's so bad, I don't even know what hall I'm in at the moment. I had to look down there to see what hall I'm in. I'm in hall 3, at the back of hall 3. where you still have as much LED lights to be overstimulated. We will be doing a tour with X2O Media in a short while. That's after lunch. It's just coming up to 1 p.m. already. The day is absolutely flying, especially when I've been in here since 9 o'clock. But let's get some lunch and let's come back after that.
All Things TechIE Podcast.
Okay, it's the All Things TechIE Podcast. I'm here with Stephen from Sonos.
Hi there. Hello there. Stephen Reed from Sonos, the professional channel. Happy to be at ISE.
So, what have you got on your booth today, Steve?
So today we are launching our 8-inch in-ceiling speaker.
Oh wow.
So this goes alongside our 6-inch in-ceiling speaker. The 8-inch in-ceiling speaker works exactly the same way in that you can use 3 pairs of these in-ceiling speakers driven by 1 amplifier.
Wow.
That means that you can true play them, and if you don't know what true play is, come and visit us on our booth and we will explain it to you.
Yes, the demo room is busy at the moment.
But we will go in there in a minute.
Yeah.
We will go in there in a minute. So it differs from a 6.5 inch. It has a 30% bigger tweeter. It has a bigger woofer. It has a changed DSP, which allows you to do true play on it. I urge you to come to the booth because we are demoing them in the demo room, and they are amazing. Yes, it's a Sonos by Sonance, but it's not an exclusive SKU to Sonance. It is a Sonos and Sonance one, so it does have some changes to it to enhance its sound. We then also got a blow up of an Era 300. So this is what the Era 300 looks like in an exploded view. Okay. Which makes it very interesting because you can actually see all the different components we have in it. All the different drivers, all the amplifiers, how it works.
It's a serious bit of kit.
It's a serious bit of kit.
It is, yeah.
And then that all makes that.
Wow.
So we cram all of that into that.
Wow.
And that is Era 300, which launched last March. And that's a Dolby Atmos standalone product.
Wow.
And again, we're demoing that in the home theatre as rears to a Sonos Arc with dual sub to give a 7.14 surround sound demonstration.
Wow. Like, for the size of what's in the speaker, you know, how it all fits in. Super.
It is amazing. We use no glue. We only use screws, so it's very environmentally friendly. We use a lot of recycled plastic. About 46% of this is made of recycled plastic.
Wow.
So it has greenish credentials.
Yeah.
And this product, along with Arc, is a pure product for installers. However, the big one is amp and our architectural speakers.
Okay.
And installers have been asking for a new speaker from us. So this launches last week, and it will arrive sometime in spring.
Okay, so Q2.
Yeah. Q2. Yeah. We then do home theatre. So home theatre is a small beam. So this is designed for a 55-inch and smaller. Dolby Atmos. In a small form factor. This product can be pushed a little bit in because it doesn't fire like its big brother, the Arc.
That is a seriously big piece of kit there.
This is 55-inch plus.
Okay.
So we see this installed with 95-inch TVs, 105-inch TVs. This has full Dolby Atmos. So it has upward firing, forward firing, left and right firing, and rear firing.
And size of the room, what size?
Doesn't really matter. When you go in there, I mean, within reason, I mean, it's all dependent on the screen.
Okay.
So if you can fit a 55, 65, 75, 85, 95-inch screen in your living room, it's big enough to get Dolby Atmos.
Yeah.
And what then happens is you can then add subwoofers. So this is sub. This is what we can add to an Arc. Sub mini is what we'd add to a beam. And then you can add Era 300s as rears to an Arc, which gives you full Dolby. So sit back and enjoy.
Welcome to ISE Barcelona 2024. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out our booth. This demonstration is about 10 minutes long, so have a seat and enjoy the experience.
Feel the
As you walk in, you might have noticed
fade away underneath of my feet
head.
here.
If you look above you, you'll see our new 8-inch in-ceiling speakers. All 4 of these speakers are powered by a single Sonos amp. Our architectural line is designed to provide the best possible passive audio experience when paired with Sonos amp. Once the speakers are identified using our speaker detection technology, you receive a number of benefits, like a custom DSP, the ability to reliably power up to 3 pairs of Sonos architectural speakers, and the freedom to create a custom audio experience by finely tuning them to the client's space. Using its optimized waveguide and unique high excursion motor, this new 8-inch model delivers incredible bass and clarity. To demonstrate these advancements, let's listen to the Fleetwood Mac classic, The Chain. Listen for the center focus kick drum, the framing of acoustic and electric guitars, and finally, the anthemic harmonies.
Oh wow. That is very impressive.
So no subwoofer, that is just the signal.
Yes. That's quite a nice setup. Well, Steve, you have a great little booth in here for a demo room. You can get very comfortable on this couch. I'm surprised, like, as the week goes on, you're not dozing off. But like, you can
feel it.
You can feel it absolutely inside your body, every area, and even just the bar that in front with the 2 subwoofers. It's incredible surround sound.
And all done wirelessly.
And all done wirelessly. Yeah, and that's the key thing. You know, people talk about audio over IP, but this is just phenomenal. You know, for a home cinema.
It is.
I could imagine if they did sport in 7 months around. You know, like how immersive that would be.
Exactly, sport or gaming, any form of activity that where you're using the screen. This makes a massive difference to the enjoyment that you have, and that's why our professional channel install this in many homes. And as we mentioned, we do have our American training team in Barcelona doing 4 training courses a day, and they end tomorrow. So do book yourself on these training courses.
It's a training course online.
We do online training courses, but this is the first time that they've actually physically been here.
Yes.
So over in CC3, they are doing training sessions in-house.
Wow. If you have time, check that out. Steve, great to meet you.
And to you.
Thank you. All Things TechIE Podcast. We are at Artome.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, and your name?
My name is Kalle, and I work at Artome in sales.
Yeah, and a company from Finland, I hear.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, this is a solution solver for everything, because when you have rooms that are active learning environments, especially I work in education, higher ed, you have something that's done in a trolley and all in one.
Yes, I think so. I might do. So, as said, the company is called Artome, and here is one of our products, the Artome M10. Okay. So inside the Artome M10, we have a proper sound system. We have a good quality Epson ultra short throw projector, and then we have the connectivity, our own technology that seamlessly links this all together. So when we add those things up, we get an all-in-one audio-visual solution ready to be moved to any space without any installation.
Like, you even have a webcam on the top of the unit.
Yes, correct. So one of the key things in hybrid learning is obviously the visual part of it. Not only that we can see it, but the ones following from home should be able to get the same experience, and that's why you can integrate.
So a little odd spot on top.
Yes, correct.
And then right behind this is our Epson projector that is projecting up onto screen here.
Yes, and now we're projecting maybe 100 inches, but we can go up to 150 inches. Or if we want to use the big brother, the Artome X20, we can go up to 300 inches.
Wow. Yeah, and that's wow.
Yeah.
So you've teamed up with Epson as the main projector supplier.
Yes, so we have a global contract with Epson where we use their products in our products, and we build our products to work seamlessly together with the Epson products. And we're actually the only company in the world who has received the powered by Epson status so far.
Wow. So totally mobile. You know, and you can do it in any color, I see.
Yes, correct. So AV traditionally, maybe our strong part has not been the aesthetics.
Available in white and black.
Yeah, correct. So now we have a few different options for the finish of the frame, and then we have in total 9, now displaying 6 of the craziest colors, but we have a total of 9 different colors that you can put on the Artome M10.
Super. If people want to find out more, where do they go?
Then they can go to artome.fi or give me a call. My name is Kalle Ihalainen.
Thanks. So guys, it's coming up to 3 o'clock, or 10, it's a 3:15 actually, and we're in Congress Square again. This was upstairs last year. Always a nice area to find little quirky startups along the way. This looks like a fun one. Make your venue language accessible in one click by Kudo. Kudo AI. This is an auto live
speech-to-speech translation, fully provided by artificial intelligence.
Wow, I like it already. So, how long have you guys been doing this? This is new.
Well, the product is a new product. It is like 1.5 years old, but really has matured a lot in the last months.
Okay. Yeah. So of course, ChatGPT making a lot of headway. Talk about things like. Show me how accurate is it? Can you show me? Like this is a recording of a lecture going on.
Yeah. Well, in terms of accuracy and fluency are the 2 parameters that we are looking at when we try to gauge the quality of the translation service, and we are actually in the 90s%.
Wow. Okay.
So I think that's pretty good already. Latency is the 3rd parameter that we also have to take into account, and we have a latency of 4.1 seconds on average, which is about 9 words.
Okay, and so you're doing the closed captioning, and you say you're doing the audio. Is the audio like human sounding, or is it a bit robotic?
Well, we are doing our best to make it sound as human-like as possible.
Yeah.
But of course, we are still in the early days of AI. But I think that our team has done a great job in actually improving the way that the voices are sounding compared to the first iterations of our technology.
Like, looking at the screen here, like usually in previous times I've seen closed caption. If they get the word wrong, they'll try to delete it and start again. And anyone with additional needs, this is going to be very difficult for them. Whereas this is very fluid.
Yeah, it's fluent, but sometimes when you see, and if you just take a look at it, it does punctuation at some points. When you see that the sentence makes sense, then it does punctuation and corrects maybe some commas or some capital letters there. So it does apply some corrections on the go.
And how many different languages have you gone into now?
Plus 30 languages at the moment.
30 languages.
6 source languages plus 30 target languages, and in source languages we have some variants too, like Canadian French and so.
How are you working it? Is it license based or?
We have several models depending on the use case. So it's more of a conversation that we need to have with our clients depending on their use case and how we can help them. Our main focus is subscriptions. We do subscriptions, but we are happy to, for example, for this launch that we're doing here, the language ready rooms. This is something that we want to also be in touch with our AV integrators and see the feel of what the product looks like for them. Come up with a good solution that makes sense commercially for them as well.
Yeah, I can see that's being used, but not just in education, but like for
anything. I mean, houses of worship, for example, that's a service that would work very well for them. Education, for big events, venues, as you see there. This is a product that would work in any venue that needs to be language ready for people to come in and permanently be able to access any of these.
So it's simply just connecting some type of microphone to a computer, logging into your cloud system, and it starts transferring.
Yeah, the kit is very simple. You just need a laptop and a USB interface to bring in the audio feed of the room, and that's it.
That's it. For more, go on to kudaway.eu.
Kudaway.com.
Oh, .com. I see the EU on your line. Kudaway.com. Exactly. When you come across a booth like that, Kuda.ai, and that it actually does live AI transcription and audio at the same time. Whether you just want to leave it in the English language, that is great for accessibility. If there's anyone, any student, any person attending a live event with additional needs, that they would have the closed caption in such a way, and it's multi-language. We'll have to go and follow that up, and maybe something that I will do with my university in the not so distant future.